Hey, welcome back to the channel. This video is a continuing series I'm doing on my entire knife collection. We're doing it one drawer at a time, so all these knives were in one drawer. There's 51 knives here. 19 different companies are represented in this small little collection right here. There's about, let's see, one, two, three, about 4 sub collections here and a bunch of other knives. So if you'd like to check these knives out with me and walk down memory lane on some fantastic vintage knives and great American knife companies, go ahead and check out the video. All right, welcome back to the Fortified Castle. I am so glad you're checking the video out today, and I really appreciate your support and all your likes, your comments, sharing the video. Those are all ways that you can support the channel, and I really appreciate it. And so this is the fourth in a series that I'm doing on my entire knife collection. This all came out of a little drawer. The drawer was 13 inches wide. I don't know. I think it's 14 or 16 inches deep, something like that. But all of these come out of one drawer. Before we get into them, I want to just say hi to all my viewers. And so like I mentioned before, there's no real master plan. And as I put these collections into a drawer, if I have a large collection like my Schrade and my Robeson collection, I'll put those into one drawer. And the smaller sub collections that I have can be put together in another drawer. And that's really the only way that I do it. I'm just trying to keep the collections together. So let's go ahead and check out some of these knives. This is Cutlery right here. It's part of, I believe this knife is probably part of a, oh, well, that's a LF&C. I'm sorry. LF&C single blade jack, pretty nice. This is a really cool knife here. This is a signal core size knife. I don't believe this actually was in the signal core, but it's made by Cutlery. They are the ones who patented the liner lock. In this case, it's a divider lock. And on the electrician's knife, you can see it's in the middle. It pops over. And Cutlery is the one who patented that in 1909. And this, the difference between this and a regular electrician's knife is this is 3 5/8. A regular electrician's knife is exactly the same, but it's longer. It's 3 3/4 inches. But that's a really cool piece of history right there. This is a Southern company, I believe is the name of this. Yeah, Salvington Company. Really old company. Nice little knife here from probably the 1800s, maybe early 1900s. So all of these knives right here are the main collection, and all of them are, I call it my early American collection. And so they're companies that were some of the oldest in America, like Holly Manufacturing Company, American Shear and Company, Southington Cutlery Company. All these companies are you know, way back, Civil War era and up. And you know, I started collecting them because I wanted to compare them against English knives of the same period, kind of looking at the growth of American cutlery through the 1800s. So where was I? Okay, this is Meyer and Grosch, large retailer. This is a big knife, and this knife right here is, you know, made by somebody else. I haven't identified who made this. I did attempt to do that, but I have not been able to do it yet good tang stamp on this knife though. All these knives are in really good shape. This is a Shatton Morgan original right there. I only have two of them. This is an easy open. And then you have this model right here, which is a small jackknife. This is in excellent condition, this knife. This is the Cutlery right here. Yeah, so Cutlery was produced, this was part of a kit, you can tell by the post right there, where they hook various tools onto the knife. And Uller was produced by Nampioc, so that's one of the only other Nampioc knives I have. I think this is an American shear right here. Yeah, American Shear Knife Company, another really good company. This is a great quality knife and dates to the early 1900s, possibly late 1800s, but just a beautiful example of a really nice knife. Let's see, what is this? I can't remember. Whoa, this is a Holly. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about this. So this is a Holly manufacturing company. That's an old tang stamp. This knife would date to around the 1880s, before Holly was bought out and the name was simplified on the knives. Whoa. This is a Hammer brand. This is a New York Knife Company knife. I've got some more New York Knife Company knives. They're just not sitting here with this collection. This is an electric cutlery knife. This was produced, Electric Cutlery bought New York Knife Company in 1911, I believe it was. And this, you can tell here, you can tell by the tang stamp where this knife was produced. It was produced in the New York Knife Company factory, not the New Jersey factory of Electric Knife Company. So you can get a pretty good date range on this knife right here, which would be between 1928 and 1911. Really beautiful bone on this knife though. This is a Waterville Cutlery Company. Let's see, I don't know which one this is. Oh, strong pull. Okay, so that's a Waterville Cutlery Company tang stamp. So this tang stamp dates pre 1890s. I believe that's the date on it. And then I think I have an older one, even older one. This is a newer date stamp. So when the company was bought out, they put water, dash, and bill underneath it. So this is actually the newer knife, even though it looks older. This is one of my favorites, Excelsior Knife Company. They ran between 1881 and 1883, and then they were bought out by Northfield. Northfield continued to use this tang stamp, and I think this is a Northfield produced Excelsior knife here. It's pretty old though, so probably around 1890 this knife is. Really cool knife. This is a, whoa, Utica Knife and Razor. I think, let me say that right. Utica Knife and Razor Company. So that's different than Utica Knife Company. And this was the precursor company to POW right here. A single blade. This thing would date to 1911. Pretty specific date on this knife right here. Look at the worm groove right there. Pretty amazing shape for the age of this knife. This is just a German knife, A.W. Wadsworth. This knife is a Lion Cutlery Company. So who owned these guys? Looters. C. Looters own the trademark Lion Cutlery This was produced in Austria. You see it right there. Nice tang stamp. Little. This is not a doctor's knife. So this is a what they call a slim jack. So a doctor's knife would be solid across here. Some doctor knives had pin blades instead of spatula blades, but this is just what you would call a slim jack. This is a Challenge Cutlery Company knife, probably made by Robertson. Robertson made a 2-blade model just exactly like this, and they look exactly alike, same size. And I think Robertson probably just took 1 blade away to provide it to Continental. Did I say Challenge? I meant Continental. That's Continental knife there, large knife, 4 inches. This is a Canton cutlery knife. This is a moose, and man, it is just in fantastic condition. Really cool. Love this knife. Big old knife, big old knife. This is a Bulldog brand knife. Most of the Bulldog brand knives I have are in celluloid, so I keep them in a separate location. But really pretty green bone on this knife. Just beautiful knife. This is a jumbo trapper. I think I have one more jumbo trapper. I'm not really sure. This may be my only one. This is a recent acquisition. It's a pretty nice knife, but it's got some, little blade play in there. And, but I like having it in my collection. And like I said, it's the only example of a jumbo trapper that I have. This is a really old queen right here. It has a broken back spring. You can see it's a queen steel. And it's a mini trapper. And this is a lazy blade right here. You can see it. See how the blade just pops out? And that's because there's a little tiny crack right there in the back spring. And the reason I got that is I'm just going to fix that back spring. These are all Queen Stockmans. All of them date before the 80s. This is a larger one right here. Pretty nice. They're all pretty nice. Here's another one. Whoop. Again, pretty nice. This is a large equal end 2-bladed knife, genuine stag. This is made by Queen Cutlery. Really nice knife. It's a NKCA knife. This dates to 1981. You can see the etching right there. Boom. Really nice. And let's see, I might as well go through these. I'll go through these now. These are all my GECs. I only have 5 of them. Oh, come on, snap it. Model 62 in genuine stag. Congress knife. This, I don't believe this has a model number on it. So this is one GEC made. It's a Remington reproduction of the baby bullet. And I believe, I can't remember the number, but that R number was not the baby bullet. But I don't know where they got that R number, but I don't think that was the baby bullet. But look at that beautiful coloring right there. Just a nice knife from GEC. This is the Sheffield, what do they call it? Man, I can't remember. Something Farm Whittler. Really nice knife. It is, I think, a 62, model 62, model 59. So this is really weird. That they have 6 digits, and they put 3 digits here, and then they put 3 digits on the other blade. Kind of weird. So that's a 1922. This is a really nice model right here. I really like this knife. Beautiful, beautiful. Why did I do that? I don't know. And it is a model 92. Beautiful, beautiful bone on that. Okay, I think this is a 72 Texas Yellow Rose. Of course, it's a Coke bottle. It's a 97, model 97. Single blade, really nice knife. This is genuine bone. That's dyed yellow. All right, where did I leave off? Okay, let's go back to the queens. I should have done those first. Ooh, ooh. I can't even reach these things. This is a recent one I got. This is a Queen Warren clip, and that what do I call that? Saw cut bone. Really nice knife. Really good shape on this knife. No problems with this knife. No gaps. No blade rub. No blade wrap. Nothing. This is a canoe from Queen. These are all Queen from China, and beautiful, genuine abalone. Just a phenomenal that you could buy this thing for $16, with genuine abalone. It's fantastic. This is a canoe by Queen in black lip mother of pearl. Thank you, Andrew. He's the one who convinced me to buy this at Baxter's Blades. But yeah, look at that. Come on, snap in. I think you can see some of the fire in that. Here's a Queen peanut in abalone, genuine abalone. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Really pretty knife. Next is my Parker collection. So the thing about my Jim Parker collection, it looks kind of random, but what I was trying to do is get all of the tank stamps. So from when he first started producing knives and all the way up. And so this is probably one of the oldest right here. It has the star. You can see the Parker frost. So it's around a 78. And that's when they were using Star, who's an importer. And this is a Parker Frost produced by Westingham, I believe. Yeah, Rogers Westingham in England. Genuine stag. 3-bladed canoe. This one's produced by just a Stockman, large Stockman, produced by Schrade. Again, it's a Parker Frost. And then just a little Appaloosa Stockman. Really pretty. I like it. Always got some nice etching on his gentleman's stock knife. You have the Eagle on this one. Eagle brand. Really nice. That's full size toothpick, Texas toothpick. These knives right here, I bought separately and didn't realize. I knew they're club knives. So this is an American Blade Collectors Association knife. You can see right there, 1986, beautiful. I mean, this mother of pearl, you can see the color in this thing, and usually you can't, and it's just a very fine grade of mother of pearl that they used in this. And then the blade is Damascus blade, which it's kind of dark, that Damascus. Can't get a good picture of it. There you go. And that dark blade just kind of sets off the mother of pearl. I like it. But what I found out later is if you look at this one, it's an American blade. And I just thought, okay, I got two different club knives, but it's dated 1986. That is dated 1986. And these knives went in a collection. So these knives were sent to American Blade Collector Association members as together, and I didn't know that. But these were separate. This is a 680, and that's the 1160. So they weren't actually together, but I didn't know these were like part of a group when I did them. Then we got some A.G. Russell knives. This is just absolutely insane. This thing is, I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. It's 5.5 inches, and this is a muskrat. So this is like a king muskrat. And you see A.G. Russell mark right there. 1991 Germany. So this was made in Germany. Beautiful, beautiful stag on this. Really nice knife, well made. Both blades marked. Crazy. This is A.G. Russell just doing different things. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Acorn shield. This is a new one, and I can already see I'm missing some A.G. Russells out of this, but they should be together. This is a, if you look over here, hoof pick. So this is a rider's knife or equestrian knife. Genuine stag on this. This is made in China, but really, really good quality on their made in China knives. It's a big knife. This knife is meant to be used, so it's well made. Here's another A.G. Russell. This is a doctor's knife. This is genuine stag, and I think this was 1991 too. Well, 1995, I think that is. Okay, 1995. And you can see the doctor's knife, is solid across here for crushing. And that's the difference between a doctor's knife is a slim jack, but it's a doctor's knife if it has a spatula blade and if it's closed here so that pills can be crushed. All right. This is a newer A.G. Russell. This is a copperhead. I just felt like getting something different. Their War Eagle brand, that's what WEB stands for, is their budget brand. But this is a fairly well-made knife. 8CR13 MOV China. Nice little knife. G10. Whoop, there you go. A little nice G10 scales. Very light. That's a light knife. And here's a baby, a butterbean, I think they call them. Case first came out with the butterbean. It's a baby canoe. And this is produced in China also, genuine bone. But I bought this because I just wanted to see what kind of quality was on these War Eagle brands. And they're really good. Really good quality. These are some more Parkers. So this one is a four-bladed Congress, genuine stag. Really nice knife. We'll show you the really nice mirror polish on them. Yeah, has a little Congress on there. This is my first Parker I bought. It is a baby trapper. And I carried this thing for 3 months and used it every day, and they did just fine. And this is an old knife and some Appaloosa green bone. And this is one of his razor knives. And burnt bone. Pretty nice. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the collection. And I appreciate you guys hanging around for 23 minutes. 51 knives, kind of hard to go through, especially when I show you each individual one. But thanks again. I really appreciate all your support.